Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Crypto Mindset podcast. Today, we're going to talk Turbo. We're going to give you a price analysis on Turbo. Let's dive into the video.
Let's dive into Turbo. Man, people are intoxicated with Turbo. For some reason, retail money is always following the same coins and we're getting always the same requests about Turbo. But yeah, we can look at Turbo as kind of a microcosmos of what's happening, with meme coins right now. And I would argue, that meme coins maybe, even are done. We're talking about Turbo today, but Turbo kind of represents a lot of them. Murad talked about it. We talked about Murad, how he is pushing and chilling and saying about all the theory about the how is it calling him? The big cycle. How is he calling it?
Super cycle.
The
Meme
meme
coin
coin
super
super
cycle.
cycle, right? So I just want to ask our audience just one question. Just open your mind for just one question, just for 1 second, right? Open your mind. Turbo, okay? It's a coin that was created with the help of ChatGPT when ChatGPT was like a year or 2 years ago, almost a year and a half ago, when ChatGPT was really new. And the thing about Turbo is that it was the first meme coin created with the help of Turbo of ChatGPT, and it was made by I think like an artist, right? Why would something like that have a super cycle? A super cycle? I don't get it. I don't get
It's
it.
a
And
meme
hey,
coin. It's a meme coin. It
it's a
doesn't
meme
matter.
coin. Exactly. Exactly. It's a
Meme
meme
coin
coin.
don't give an F about utility or stuff. They just pump it.
Nothing.
But we're
It's
gonna
a
show
pump.
them the chart. Look,
Exactly.
Turbo is not in a good situation. Okay, I'll show you the big chart. We were a big fan of turbos. Okay, for the last year and a half. That was my best trade in 2024 by far. A 10x or whatever was here, 8x. Look, it made a higher high here, and that looks like a top to me. A top to me, and the uptrend here on the logarithmic scale is smoked. Okay, it broke below the uptrend. Okay, now you can look on the regular scale. Okay, let's zoom on the daily chart. Daily chart, again, we talked about the double top scenario here. You have a double top on divergence. You broke the uptrend here, and we getting a gonna get a death cross. Okay, you're gonna get a death cross on the moving average. So what's probably going to happen is you're probably gonna get a bounce. Okay, probably gonna get a bounce. Maybe retest it, maybe pass it, whoever. Maybe we'll do a little bounce or continue lower. And then we're looking for an accumulation range for Turbo before we flip in buyers. At the moment, not me, not Jomo are buying this stuff. Okay, this is in the brutal bearish phase. Okay, you don't want to. We don't touch it. Okay, this is not our strategy. We're waiting. We're watching Turbo. We're waiting for some kind of a range, an accumulation, and then a breakout. Then we're gonna enter. Till that happen, I'm out of it. I'm totally out of it. What do you think on the Turbo chart?
Sorry, I had this on mute. So while I'm talking, maybe you can search for the trade that you had for our trading service of Turbo, okay? And the thing that CM said, that's paramount. People need to understand what we do, okay? We don't, find the coin, get in love with it, and then hope it will go up, okay? What we do is we find areas, all right, where supply and demand are indicating that there is an imminent high probability of a velocity trade or a velocity move, whatever you want to call it, right? We are looking for those specific areas where we can get in a trade and in a very short time span make big money. And for example, on Turbo, we almost, I think, on we made like 5x on it, overall trading it in and out, right? But the move itself was like 5 or 6x, so we were trading it in and out. It's a beautiful move, okay? And CM is going to share that in a moment. Right now, Turbo is, as CM showed, it's in a horrendous downtrend, right? We don't buy things in a downtrend, right? We look to short them, right? We look to short something in a downtrend, but we definitely don't look to buy anything as in a downtrend. And the reason is because will the real, bottom please stand up? Please, we don't know, right? Like the Slim Shady song, the real bottom please stand up. We don't know when will the real bottom be in. We really, really don't know. Okay, so if you don't know when the bottom will be in, you don't try to catch it. You don't catch the bottom. What you do if you're a turbo lover, or if you want to be, trading meme coins or trading at all, right? What you want to wait for is a character change after the downtrend, stops, and then maybe price goes sideways, to what we call a stage one neglect. You want to follow the coin, and then once it breaks to new highs or creates, a new uptrend, that's when you want to get involved with it, right? That's when you want to get involved with it. And before that, there's no need, right? There's no need, because you will just waste time waiting for it. And here, CM,
This,
maybe you go through,
this is the trade. This is the trade, man. I shared it in May 21, 2024 in the
beautiful.
community. Buy the break above 0015, and that was the first entry. We had multiple entries on this rally. Okay, look at this. Look at this trade here on the chart. That was exactly the moment here, right here. We bought it right here. That was the entry
Beautiful.
0015, right here,
Beautiful,
right here,
beautiful.
man.
Right here. On the buzzer of when it started, a velocity move. All right. That's what we do. Right. And we sold in strength, made a lot of money, went back home, bought the wife a Gucci or whatever she wanted. I'm married, CM isn't. But, everyone is a happy camper. Right. Everyone is a happy camper. And in a very short time span, you didn't need to wait a few months, a year until the coin finally made a move. All right. You didn't. Right. You got in at the right time, took profits into strength, and went home with a home run. Right, CM? That's all you need. That's all you need. All right. And I don't think, people understand and appreciate that enough. Okay. So hopefully they're learning. Hopefully they're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hodling is not a strategy. You want to have a strategy when you trade crypto, because hodling will get you completely wrecked. Look at all the meme coin hodlers now. They are wrecked. And if they're not wrecked, they really want to sell their losses. They really want to realize the losses. And that's not the purpose of trading crypto. The purpose is realize your gains,
Okay.
not your losses.
For
Get
sure.
me? So remember, no edge,
No
no trade.
trade. Cheers, everybody.